I think people have forgot to weaponize their uniqueness. You find what everybody else is bad at and you get really good at that thing. And that's how you're going to beat everybody. You have to be willing to get your heart broken over and over and over again and give it all that you have, and it's still not enough.
When you left the UFC, there was a lot of backlash.
Dana sent me to this long-term fighters neurological study, and it would be things like I would lose big chunks of my vision to the point where I would get a jab and I would basically go blind.
Yo. Sit down, strap in, mute your notifications, cancel your plans, because we're diving deep into the most chaotic, delusional, money-grabbing, nostalgia-pimping, Dana White-approved circus act since Conor McGregor said, "I'll fight Floyd" while drunk on Jameson at 3 a.m. We're talking Ronda Rousey. Yeah, that Ronda. The one who cried after Holly Holm docked her into next Tuesday, the one who ghosted MMA, jumped to WWE, got handed WrestleMania like it was a participation trophy, and then turned around and told the entire wrestling universe their sport is fake, scripted, made up. None of those can touch me. Girl, you lost to Betch Koha in 28 seconds. Sit down. I got better to do than fight at the White House. But you never say never? Brah. You don't get to say, I got better things to do with one breath, and I'm training again, I feel alive, I've got so much left to grow with the next. That's not mysterious. That's not humble. That's not leaving the door open. That's negotiating in public while pretending you're above it. And guess what? 2 weeks after that podcast, she drops training footage. Caption, "I've never smiled this much on the mat." Cute. Real cute. And, plot twist, Dana White starts liking her Instagram posts again. After over a year of radio silence? Nah. That ain't coincidence. That's Dana sliding into her DMs like, "Hey, legend, you free June 14th? We got a card at the White House, or near it, or in DC, whatever, just show up." Let's talk motive. She is crowdfunding a graphic novel where she's the main character, like Anime Rhonda saving the world from evil promoters or something. Bless her heart. She and Travis Brown were literally selling private MMA lessons to fund it. Not joking. You could pay $500 to get elbowed in the face by the woman who quit mid-fight against Amanda Nunes. Now, I'm not saying Ronda's broke, but when your side hustle is let me choke out your 12-year-old son for Venmo, and you own a mansion in Venice, a farm in Oregon, and a ranch probably named The Last Laugh, you got bills, baby. This ain't passion, this is panic. Let's not forget, WWE gave her a lifeline. After back-to-back MMA humiliations, they put her in the ring at WrestleMania, gave her title shots, made her the baddest woman on the planet trademark. And how'd she repay them? By going on press tours, calling wrestling made up, telling fans they're dumb for believing, saying none of those can touch me, as if Becky Lynch almost yeeted her into the Hard Rock Stadium parking lot. She took their platform, milked it dry, then lit it on fire on the way out. Class act. Oh, you want backstage tea? I got a whole pitcher. Producer friend told me, pre-fight interview, camera rolling, mic check done, Ronda sits down and goes, "This is the worst part of my day. I hate dealing with you people." Mic guy whispered, "She treats us like we're interrupting her nap time." Another dude said every time her name came up in the production truck, everyone groaned. Oh God, here we go. Ronda's in a mood, hide the craft services. This is the same woman who wants to come back after a decade and expects a title shot at 40 with 0 competitive rounds since 2016? Ma'am, who would she even fight? Let's be real. The women's 135 division is so bad right now, you could throw a dart at the rankings and hit someone who couldn't beat a middle school JV wrestler. But the only two names that matter, Amanda Nunes, Kayla Harrison. And Ronda against either of them, 0%. Zero. Nada. Zip. Nunes would fold her like a lawn chair. Harrison would armbar her while reciting the Declaration of Independence. So who's left? Juliana Pena, Raquel Pennington in 2026 against a woman whose last real fight was before iPhones had Face ID? That's not a main event. That's a public service announcement titled Why You Shouldn't Come Back After Retiring Twice. The White House card? Dana's last resort? Okay, let's talk about this mythical White House fight night. Main event options: Aspinall versus Jones, heavyweight gold, USA versus UK, makes sense. But Dana's side-eyeing John like he's a toddler with a lighter near a gas station. McGregor versus Chandler? Conor's haven't fought in 3 years. Chandler's lost 3 in a row. This isn't a main event, this is a hostage negotiation. Ronda headlining? Absolutely not. She hasn't earned it, she hasn't trained for it, she hasn't even watched the division evolve. She wants to waltz back in, collect a $5 million paycheck, and pretend she's still the queen? Nope. That spot belongs to the girls who showed up, who bled on the Apex floor, who fought through injuries, bad matchmaking, and Dana forgetting their names. Not the mom who's been feeding goats and drawing herself as an anime warrior for the past 8 months. Nostalgia doesn't pay the bills, Rhonda. Rewind 10 years, Ronda, Conor, John, the holy trinity of PPV monsters. You put them on a card, you break the internet. You sell out stadiums. You make Dana cry happy tears into his steak. Now, Conor's a liability with a podcast. John is a walking PR disaster with a drug test exemption. Ronda, a washed-up villain cosplaying as a comeback kid. Her name doesn't move the needle like it used to. Her aura, gone. Her dominance, mythologized. Her fan base split between she built this and she ruined this. And let's not forget, she hates us, the fans. Said we vilified her, called us ungrateful, as if we owed her worship after she quit mid-fight and disappeared for half a decade. Nah, sis, you owe us an apology, and maybe a refund. Should she come back? Look, if she wants to fight Julia Stolakora on an Apex card, fine. Get that rust off, lose in 90 seconds, go home, feed the goats, draw herself as an anime warrior. But the White House? A title shot? A main event? Hell to the no. That's disrespect to every fighter grinding today. To Ketlin Vieira, to Mayra Buena Silva, to Macy Cheyenne, to the girls who are here now. Ronda's legacy is secure. She changed the game. Nobody's taking that away. But legacies aren't meant to be dragged out of retirement homes for one last cash grab while wearing knee braces and blaming the haters. So, what do you think? Is Dana secretly begging her to fight at the White House? Should she get one more shot, or is the door welded shut? Who should she fight, if anyone? Spoiler, it better not be Irina Aldana again. Drop it in the comments, like this video if you're tired of comeback clowns, subscribe if you want more tea served hotter than Ronda's post-fight excuses, and hey, if she does end up headlining, I'll be front row, popcorn in hand, waiting for Kayla Harrison to turn her into a cautionary tale.